Hello, welcome back to the show that is Let's Make a Soccer Team. I've got to rearrange my... and there you go. Not sure I've commented much on this in the past, but my strategy is to do condition training once a month, maybe skipping a month every now and then. I do a lot of combination play so that my players' affinity levels can rise faster. Meanwhile, Hafez still proving to be quite popular at the club. I'm hoping he chooses to retire on his own terms this season because I can't justify renewing his salary again at his current skill level. And it would be a shame to see a player so popular with our fans end up at another club or end his career as a free agent. Even though we have an abundance of midfielders, this Barb guy is way too good to pass up. You saw him. He has 5 bars out of 8 in many of his skill categories. I'll show off who else we have waiting in the wings next turn, but Leverkusen. And it's a mostly unchanged starting 11 for me. Gießen and Marshall, the only two to come in. Not sure if that's necessarily the best thing, given that we stumbled last game. That's pretty poor defense. No one on the right wing. Erdmann's got to be better than that. But he's not. He's pushing up again, and we have the same thing happening as last time. And I thought we cut that off, and somehow we're 2-0 down because no one wants to defend that flank. We might get a reprieve here because the guy that's been burning us on the flank just got sent off. Well, that doesn't do much about their defense, which is still fully intact, and we have to score twice on them just to tie after that terrible start. There is one, though. The game's been played pretty rough since the goal. Ruta got carded. Gerrick on the other side got carded. Both of those resulted in yellow injuries. That's why Schenk is now injured, and there's another foul. And another card. And Benz has picked up a yellow from that as well, which makes this a difficult call on who to sub off for who. But yes, I wanted to put Bekaraf on because he was in good form. That's the game lost. And that confirms it. I'm very disappointed, especially at Erdmann, because we spent the entire game chasing. And here's what the injuries look like. It's 2 weeks for Benz. He'll be back before we know it. And, Schenk is going to be out for significantly longer, which means I can't even drop Erdmann because I don't have enough good players on the bench. In more positive news, though, Barb is a wonder kid, and I imagine we're going to be calling him up sooner rather than later. And just as I said that, there is the suggestion that we should. You know what? He's coming up right now. I don't know what we're going to do with so many midfielders, and I may yet loan out one. Speaking of midfielders, Spall is back, so we'll see. And I was about to say that I might make Spall the loan out, but expiring contract, we can't send him out yet. It might have to be Barb himself that goes out if I do loan anyone out. But we'll see how we can get all of these players for the playing time that they want. Nuremberg is a potential 3 points, but the way we're playing recently, I really don't know, though. There looks like there's a good chance we strike immediately. You've got to do better than that. Because you never know when you get a long stretch of play where the other team is putting pressure on you, and then I think it was a legit foul, maybe a soft one, but legitimate enough. But he's blown it. It was a very poor first half of football. There were only 2 players on the field that impressed me. Gießen for us and our former player Gutale for them. But this is much better, though. That's a great pass. Beinel. I was going to say he Ryan touched it, but the keeper never went for it, so Beinel scores anyway. Bunch of suboptimal play that is thankfully going to result in our win, if we can hold on at least. Yeah, that's a bad cross. And we didn't need that goal, but Ruta's going to treat himself to one anyway. Which means we get back in the winners column, and this should be an opportunity for us to finally play at the level that I know we're capable of. Great news for us and the fans. We have the stadium. 30,000 is the new capacity. There's also now the option to go to 50,000 when we have the funds, but for now I'm going to hold off on the stadium expansions. I'll probably bring them in sometime later, but I want to get an assessment. Are we selling out everything before I do that? But bus terminal. Anyway, let's see if we can make our debut at the new stadium a good one. That's not a mistake. I am actually playing Bins because even though it says he's still injured for one more turn, he actually has a full stamina bar. I think he'll be okay, and I also think we kind of need the extra firepower against Berlin. Fortunately, we're not going to get the best gauge of whether or not we can sell out the new stadium because it's raining and I don't have the roof installed. Need to expand the stands to their maximum before you can put the roof on. An eventful start, but now, well, we got away with that. It's otherwise been a pretty uneventful affair. They are playing effectively 7 at the back if you include the 3 defensive mids. So you can see why I felt I needed Bins to come back a little bit early. And, he's not quite going to score, but he will set it up for Marshall. Though I have subbed him off now, it is my belief that when a player only has 1 turn to go before they're fully healthy like that and is showing a full stamina bar, you can play them and they'll pretty much play as though they weren't injured at all. Should be it for us, regardless of how this play ends. Kelsering is going to put in the insurance goal, or Keith Serling, as he's actually called. Puts us right back where we want and need to be in the league, though the rival being undefeated is concerning. Still, it's very early in the league. These positions will change a lot. Freiburg are a lot further up than they really should be. Or could Freiburg's rise to a team that escapes the yo-yo effect be attributed to the signing of Ginster, who is having a career renaissance after struggling to find playing time at Berlin? In any case, our own campaign continues with Hamburg, who are second on the ladder, only conceded 2 goals all season. Tough time to be facing them then. And there were no negative... tripped over my own words, no negative repercussions from playing Bins last game. He's healthy and just scored. Ooh, we're still all over them. It could be too soon. Not right now, but maybe after a couple more. Finally been exposed down the flank, and Niang. Oh, that's a good through ball though. Bins, no brace, but the play is still alive. Oh, off the post. Yeah, the post. It's when a bar is a post, and that's very unlucky. I think the defense needed to do better there, to need to be in position to corral a loose ball if the keeper can't catch it, and they weren't. The best we can do now is a draw, but looks like Kieseling is going to get it for us. We can be somewhat proud at least that we scored as many goals against Hamburg as every other team that's faced them so far this season has. National team selections. Barb is now in the national squad as a 16-year-old, just like Spall. And speaking of national teams, we never did find out who won that 2010 World Cup, but now that the qualifiers for the next one are on, we can finally look, and Germany won that final. Another side remark I'd like to make, we reached over 1 million fans, and it only took a few months of bumping up our PR to 3 million over the previous 1.3. So I can say for certain that within a few more seasons I'll be looking to ramp that up to the maximum of 7.5 million euros a year. Schenk is back for an injury. And after that break week, we now have Mainz. This is another one of those teams that we should on an average day be beating. I'm giving Domner a chance for the first time this episode. I've always got to make sure to keep fielding him because I do think he becomes the first choice keeper in another few seasons, because we're not finding anyone else through our youth scouting that would serve as a good first choice option if and when we need to replace Gießen. Good claim there. The rain stayed away, so we get our first chance to gauge the attendance figures of this new stadium and whether I need to expand. Still no score at the half, but consider the following. A Negro, look inside, white. Oh, it's off the post again. We seem to be the ones putting pressure on Mainz now, though. No goal yet, and we're going to get another chance to cross. Spall just came in. Oh, it's an own goal. It's going to be credited to Spall, though. And this is set to be the last attack of the game. The cross is in. Dobner makes the save, and that'll get us the 3 points today. Well done, team. And capacity crowd, yeah, that confirms that we should go to at least 35,000. So let's put those extra stands in now. And alright, Klajner was not a regular player anyway, so it's okay for him to sit out a couple of games. It's still annoying that he got injured in the first place, of course. We're already near the end of another 2-month block. This is the part of the season where there are relatively few matches going on. So here's the lineup then for the last game of the episode. Hanover are another one of those teams that's slightly lower down on the tier list. The only drawback of playing all of these teams now is that means the next episode is going to have all of the tough teams in it. We have to take full advantage of games like this. That is some good defense. And the through ball to Benz. Great position. Oh, post again. Oh, well, they're also blowing their chance down the other end. I thought I was about to call a goal there. Oh, this is promising now. Baumgart with plenty of room. Post again. That's open for Ludwig, and he just squeezes it in before the goalkeeper gets to it. It takes a bit of worry over the match out of my mind because Binns had 3 chances to score. He right touched 2 of them, and the third was the highlight I showed. Still a chance of us getting a second anyway off Geiger, and we do. And off a short corner too, which I'm not necessarily a fan of, but that time it worked perfectly. Hanover never got a shot off in that game. And what that does for us, we are 3rd on the table, and with the Ars team slumping, Bayern are finding their form again, and as I thought, Freiburg have fallen off. Nonetheless, we've won 4 of our last 5, so the form is in the right place ahead of our matchup with top of the table Schalke. We also have Stuttgart and Bayern in the upcoming episode. We'll see if we can hold on to this.